Grant, I am LV Live. Thank you for coming to my page again. If you can, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. And if you could also, too, if you can hit that bell icon to get notifications for my up and coming show. Also, too, please keep a lookout for my shows. My show with me and my boy Jeff called The Blue Steel Show. I should have a link at the bottom there for you guys to link into it. All right, but let's get straight into it. As you guys know, this weekend was a great weekend of spectacles. I'll call it that. To where pretty much Floyd Money Mayweather took on Logan Paul in an exhibition in Miami. This was a I call it a spectacle because that's basically what it was, man. It was just an exhibition. It was really no winner. Floyd did what Floyd does, man. I mean, he pretty much pop shotted, and Logan Paul held a lot, and there was no winner, of course. But it was, it was all for fun, man. Hey, look, I'm doing this video because I've seen a lot of people pretty much have issues with Floyd doing this. A lot of people, it wasn't as big of a turnout as it was for McGregor, and also too for I forget the Asian fighter that he fought, but he fought him like over in Japan or something like that. So I'm not sure, but this is Floyd being Floyd, man. I mean, look, this is a money grab. Listen, this is a guy who pretty much transitioned his name from Pretty Boy to Money, right? And the reason why he did that is because he recognized his star power early, and he recognized his earning capacity. And believe it or not, what Floyd has done is he has really transcended and changed the way people view him and view boxing, where he's pretty much taken boxing to the next level, financially for a lot of guys. You could hate him or love him, man. Whatever you feel about Floyd, but he is the blueprint for a lot of these guys today as to how to earn money in the sport of boxing. He's really pretty much set up himself to where he's pretty much like his own corporation, man. Every time if you take a look at Forbes list, he's like one of the highest earning athletes. That's a big part of him and his genius in knowing how to market himself and put himself in that situation to where he can earn the most money. Think about it. He pretty much promotes himself as being the villain. But then after the fight, you'll see Floyd smiling and laughing and say, "Hey, listen, it was a great way to promote the fight. It was all a stage. It was all a game. It was just to sell the show. He's a showman. He's been doing it for decades, and believe it or not, it's made him not millions but billions of dollars. Floyd is pretty high up there as far as the money goes. I don't know what the number is that he made from this fight, but I'm sure it's pretty high. So I think that we have to really kind of take a look at and say, listen, is it hurting the sport of boxing or is it helping it? I think it's helping it. Question I have for most people, because of what happened this weekend, is that going to stop you from seeing the Tank Davis versus Barrios fight? I don't think so. Is that going to stop you from seeing Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury? Errol Spence versus Manny Pacquiao? Or potentially Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford after that. I don't think any of this stuff is going to stop anybody from going to see those fights, and possibly those fights being sold out and being brought on pay-per-view. It's not going to do that. I think that Floyd has made a lot of enemies over the years, man. A lot of it, believe it or not, has a lot to do with what has happened to him, what he's done, his choices outside of the ring. But inside the ring, the guy's a genius, man. He is definitely up there as far as knowing how to earn and promote himself and be at the top of the list as far as earning goes. I mean, he has the magic touch, man. As sometimes we say with music, he's got the Midas touch. He just knows really what to do, when to do it, and pretty much he earns top dollar, man. So you got to really respect that. And here's the thing, listen. You want this to kind of happen because you want to see the boxers earn a certain amount of money. Because, a lot of guys, when they leave the sport, they don't have as much money. They pretty much, some of them, have a lot of injuries and stuff like that they need medical attention from. They don't have coverage for that. Floyd has changed the game. He's changed it to where he's given these guys, like I said before, like the blueprint of how to handle your business outside the ring. And it's never been done before like this, never. And I think that what Floyd is doing is great. I think it's fabulous. I think it's showing a lot of these young and up-and-coming fighters how to handle your business, man, and how to go about this. But I think that this is people can hate it, man. But this is just Floyd being Floyd. I don't think it's bad for boxing. I think it's great for boxing. I think that the more Floyd pops up and pops out of nowhere and just says, "Hey, I'm gonna do an exhibition." I don't know why, but people they hate doing it, but they keep on buying it. They keep on showing up. They keep on pretty much making him earn those $100 million checks that he gets when he has these exhibition matches. You know what I mean? I think that it's just Floyd has created this alter ego, man. Like, you know what I mean? And I think that a lot of people want to see him lose. They want to see him get knocked out. They want to see him on the canvas. And Floyd knows that. He's very, very smart, very, very strategic. So he understands that. So, and he uses that and he promotes that. And so he becomes the villain. I don't know if you guys saw maybe a couple of weeks ago before the fight, he had that big scuffle or argument and pushing match or whatever with Jake Paul, Logan Paul's brother, and he took Floyd's hat, but once again, that's the spectacle, man. That's WWE at its best, right? When I was growing up, WWF, but that's what Floyd does, man. So he's a great showman. He knows what to do, and I think that he's pretty much understood or understands. Excuse me. He sees a long time ago. He saw there's a way that I can make a lot of money here, man. And he's taking full advantage of it. And I think it's great. And I take my hat off to him. Inside the ring, man, for just being a businessman and pretty much giving a lot of fighters today the blueprint to how to continue and help their careers once they retire, and also too while they are still fighting, to where they can save their money and end up to where they can pretty much have life-changing money for the rest of their family going forward. You know what I mean? And they, a lot of people need to pay homage to Floyd and give Floyd props for pretty much helping people out, helping the boxers out today, but giving them that blueprint. All right, listen, that's my rant for today. Hey, listen, this is LV Live. Please, once again, hit that like, share, subscribe button. Also, too, hit that bell icon for the new shows coming out. Also, too, my Blue Steel show with me and my boy Jeff. We're coming out a couple of times during the week, so please keep a lookout for that. All right? Thanks for coming through and support. All right? Peace.